Hola, Sunshiners, how are you? I hope that you are doing absolutely amazing and that you are ready to get your tarot on. Happy Halloween for all of you fellow Sunshiners out there. Nurse Grace here, ready to assist you in your healing. All things love, right? Real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to Jared. I wanted to give a shout out to Tasha. I want to give a shout out to Mel. Top 3 Sunshiners for this past month. Thank you so much for being amazing. Thank you for sending me all the encouragement that you did. Thank you for being awesome, for commenting, for liking the video, and for even reaching out to me for personal readings or just for words of encouragement. I just wanted to give a quick shout out for all of you guys because you are amazing, and I want you to understand that I do truly take this very seriously, and I love you guys with the absolute bottom of my heart. We have reached over 180 subscribers on here, guys. What? That's awesome. Very, very grateful for that. And I just love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of that support and love. And hopefully I'm able to give you what it is that you're looking for in a tarot reader. So let's get this joint started. I'm gonna go ahead and light up this bad boy. Bad boy up. Make a wish, make a wish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I hope that one comes true. This is the the Zombie Tarot deck. This actually is a deck that I bought for my younger brother and I gave to him as a gift. So thank you, Austin, for letting me borrow this for my YouTube video. I borrowed this because I figured, you know, Halloween is just around the corner, guys. And not only am I going to dress up, I also want to use the Zombie Tarot deck for your individual readings. So what I'll do is for your individual readings, I'll use this deck for your energy, and then I'll use the vice versa deck for the energy of the person that you're resonating with. The reason I use the vice versa is because since it is front and back, it does give us more specifics, a clearer picture, helps me resonate better with what's going on. You are up, Capricorn. All right. I was just channeling your energy and meditating for a minute, and I got a lot of manifesting pentacles, manifesting money, trying to find a way to make your creative passions produce abundance for you. So you're working hard on your craft. Let's say you're a farmer, you're gardening, you're tending to your garden day in, day out. If you're a student, you're studying every single day like there's no tomorrow, as if there's a test day every day. Definitely been focusing a lot of your energy, a lot of your time in trying to bring forth some type of fruition, some type of money and jewels and manifesting that very strongly. So anyways, let's get started with your reading. So Capricorn, this is the Love Me Not tarot spread that I invented. It is a spread that was inspired by the He Said, She Said spread by the Elist Eliminator. If you've never checked her out, I definitely would suggest checking out her channel. Haven't said that to any of the other signs, by the way, so maybe that definitely resonates with you strongly. Perhaps something she said in her most recent Capricorn video will really resonate with you. Alright, Cappies. So, the Zombie Tarot will be for your energy. At the moment, let's take a look at your past. What is the past love energy for Capricorn? What is the past love energy for our Capricorn? What is the past love energy for Capricorn? What is the past love energy for Capricorn? What is the past love energy for Capricorn? Got a flipper. 3 flippers, actually. And the one that almost came out was the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Almost came out, but not quite. Okay. So, in your past, I see a lot of secrets that were kept. I see that secret nightmares, perhaps, that you kept to yourself. Or maybe there were dream interpretations that you thought to yourself, I'm going to find out what this means. You acknowledge that there was something important to a particular dream or aspect. And instead of reaching out to find out what it was, you just kind of let it simmer in the back of your mind. Past energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. That was fast. What is the past love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? What is the past love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? Please tell us, what is the past love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with? This one almost came out, but did not. Almost 5 of Cups reversed. Energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. Okay. So, in your past, Capricorn, what I'm saying for you, what I'm feeling is, again, secrets were kept. You have this desire to become more in tune with your dreams, become more aware of, perhaps you've gained a desire to lucid dream or astral project, and that's why this is resonating so strongly for me. If that's not it, then this recent full moon that came upon you really shook things up for you, really helped you kind of regain clarity, although it came in a chaotic way. Bear with me. With the full moon being so powerful, being so strong, it definitely shook you to your core. We had the full moon in Taurus, I believe, for Western astrologers, for Western astrology. And so it really shook up everything that had to come to terms with you in the realization of love and relationships and how everyone in your life basically affects you and resonates with you. So that being said, we have the Page of Hazards, or, it is a zombie tarot, so normally this would be the Page of Pentacles. So I see you really being almost like a child, in the sense that you don't want to have to deal with your demons. You don't want to have to deal with all of this stuff that the full moon just kind of shook your core and brought to enlightenment for you at the very tippy top. And it's like you're really seesawing on the aspect that I'm gonna have to make a decision. It's almost like you have a lot of options before you, Capricorn, and not only in love, but in career and finances, and you have a lot of ideas that you want to work on to create. And I remember last month in September, your individual reading was very short because you guys were just kind of slicing everyone out because you didn't want to worry about anything. You just kind of wanted to work on your finances and your pentacles, and you wanted to produce. And so that's basically what this last full moon brought to light for you, is that, yes, it's good to have abundance. Yes, it's good to have money. Yes, it's good to be stable. And all of those things are wonderful, and you should still continue to manifest them, Capricorn. But at the same time, too, keep in mind that it is only one piece of the pie. It is not the entire pie. In order for you to feel fully fulfilled, both spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally, you have to be open to the realization that we are social animals. We do need other people in our, in our fields. We do need other people in our aura. We do need other people in our energy fields. And it would be nice to have someone who is as passionate and determined as you are, and as hardworking as you are, Capricorn, because you are very creative in a very grounded sense. So you see, you may not always be the person who comes up with the idea, like a Gemini or Aquarius or a Libra would. However, you are definitely the one who comes up with the plan and sticks to it. You stick to your to-do list, and you are very determined and very go-getter in that aspect. So in that sense, this full moon brought upon you, the realization that, hey, I kind of don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. I kind of don't really want to shut away my friends and family. I kind of don't want to, run away and be a little kid and just kind of throw a tantrum like, no, I want my money and I want it now, and I don't want anything else, and I don't need anything else, and I don't want anyone else, almost like a child throwing a tantrum saying no, no, no to everything and everyone who comes their way, trying to give them love and compassion. So Capricorn, in the past for you, I do see that Knight of Wands as well. So Knight of Wands followed by the Star card. So the good thing is, you've grown up. This past full moon really brought to light that you've been a bit of a child. You've been a little immature in your own emotional state. And it's time to grow up. It's time to mature to the Knight of Wands. It's time to be communicative with the world. You shut a lot of people out. You have been very secretive in your personal life and your personal doings because you've been very focused on producing. You've been very focused on abundance. You've been very focused on money, money, money. And money is good, but it doesn't buy you happiness. And in order for you to be truly happy and fulfilled, you have to find that happiness within yourself. So you're starting to come to the realization that you do have a lot of demons that you have to face, and you have to be communicative in order to face them. So you have to communicate to yourself so that you can manifest what it is that you truly want. Star card. You have the ability to get that coin. You have the ability to get that badge. You have the ability to win that award, to get that money, get those pentacles that you really want. But in order for you to do that, you have to let go of some of this baggage, and you have to find out what the true purpose, what the true reason behind it all is. Why did you cut everyone out? Why did you decide now, of all moments, what emotional state were you in that caused you to say, I do not want to talk to you. I do not want to be around you. I don't want to deal with anyone. I just want to deal with me. What caused this change of events? So that's where you're at past-wise. In the past, for the person that you're resonating with, Capricorn, I see 3 of Cups. So this person kind of, they basically kind of gave up on you, Capricorn. I'll be honest. They really wanted to extend out to you, but they felt like you were shutting them out. They felt like you were Libra. You were their justice. Like you were blind to the fact that together you two could create such good in the world, that together you could be equal, that you could be each other's equals. And that's what's really ironic, because look, you have the 3 of Cups reversed, right? Typically speaking, in the upright position, this is someone who's extending. This is someone who's giving internally. This is someone who, despite all their fears, is able to be vulnerable and upfront and open and honest. However, it showed up in this way. So I'm feeling them seeing you, because it did show up reversed. So they're seeing you, my dear Capricorns, as someone who's extending and keeping all of that emotion to themselves. You have all this love, all this waterfall of love that you could be giving and extending. And you have options in front of you, not just the person who's thinking about you, but you have options in front of you of people that you could resonate with. Maybe people in your past, maybe new people that you've met through work, through, I'm just going to say through work and through school, because that seems to be the only thing that you're resonating with at the moment, Capricorn, or in the past. So this being said, they see you as a little selfish with their emotions. They see you as a little selfish with their love. They see you as like only wanting to worry about yourself and only, focused on yourself and your money and your pentacles. So they see that as well. And it's ironic because they feel like, is this right? Is this true? Is it right for me to be, desperate and wanting this person? Is it right for me to be desiring this person even though they're gonna cut me out the first chance that they have, even though they really don't seem to be, I mean, they're balanced, yes, but it's because you're only dealing with yourself. You're only dealing with one energy field. Of course you're going to be balanced. It's easy to balance one and one. So they're coming up as the Nine of Swords reversed. So again, they're feeling like they have to keep all of their emotions hidden. They have to keep all of their desires hidden because they don't see you as someone who's going to be willing to accept their offer. Should they say, hey, I want to take you out on a date? They don't see you as being the person to be like, all right, let's go. Let me grab my plan book. Let me see when I'm free. They see you as the person who, even though they really, really, really want to have this happy-go-lucky moment with you and have a stable relationship with you, or at least a stable start with you if you guys aren't together yet, they want to have this with you, but instead they're feeling like you could care less. You could care less about being in a relationship and happy with them. And it's causing them to fear you not wanting this. It's causing them to believe that you could care less. You want to cut out all romantic relationships from your life. So because of that, they've kind of had to embody that Four of Swords energy for themselves. They've kind of had to just kind of have their head down and still be your friend and slice out romantic feelings for you whenever you guys communicate. So I definitely do see this person as still in your energy fields. This is definitely someone close to you. But it's someone who is a little weary whenever you guys speak to one another. This person definitely is cautious with the way that they speak to you because they don't want to overstep their boundary with you, and they don't want to push you over the edge because they feel that if they get just a little too emotional or just a little too attached, you're just going to slice them out and move on to the next friend. Again, Five of Wands, they're feeling a lot of inner conflict with this. They're feeling very conflicted inside because they haven't been able to communicate what it is that they're truly feeling toward you. They haven't been able to communicate what it is that they want to have with you. And likewise, you haven't communicated to them either, and it's causing so much discomfort between both of you. So I'm seeing a lot of discomfort in the past energy. So let's take a look in the present energy. What's going on with my Capricorns in the present? Alright, Cappies, what is the present love energy for all Capricorns in love? What is the present love energy for all Capricorns in love? What is the present love energy for all Capricorns in love? ¿Qué onda, Capricorn? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué han estado haciendo, Cappies? ¿Qué han estado haciendo? That one really wanted to come out. Alright. Let's see. Present energy for the person that you are resonating with, Capricorn. Present energy for the person that you are trying to resonate with. Present love energy for the person you are resonating with, Capricorn. Present love energy for the person you are resonating with, Capricorn. Present love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. This way. Present love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. Yep. Present love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. Present love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. What is the present love energy? Okay. Alright, my Capricorns. So Capricorn, you are coming up as the Lovers in reverse, the Six of Hazards, or Six of Pentacles in traditional tarot. The Knight of Hazards reversed, the Wheel of Fortune upright, and the Ace of Hazards reversed. We have, for the person that you are resonating with in their present energy field, they are coming up as the Five of Swords upright, the Ace of Pentacles upright, the Eight of Swords upright, the Ten of Wands reversed, and then the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. Lovers in reversed, followed by the Five of Swords upright. this person is more invested in you than you are in them. That is just point blank, period. It's in your face, smack that, all on the floor, smack that, all on the floor, give me some. See, there you go. They want more of your attention. They want more of your love. They want more of you than you want of them presently. Six of Hazards, or Six of Pentacles reversed. This is them. They're desiring you. They want you. And you're just like, oh, di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm enjoying my life. I'm producing more fruits. I am making abundance happen for myself. You could care less. You're so focused on working that you don't even see this dude behind you that's playing tricks, that's trying to reel you into their atmosphere, reel you into their energetic field, reel you into that trap, that love trap. So it is Halloween, trick or treat, right? This person is tricking you into trying to love you. This person believes that they love you so much that they have they're trying to make you come towards them, even though you're not really feeling it. So they're, I want to say this gently, but I'm a Sagittarius, so I don't really care. They're doing some type of witchcraft on you because they are that desperate for your attention. They want you so badly, Capricorn. It's not even funny. It's like the more you ignore this person, the more you like give them the cold shoulder and just kind of like they send you something and you're just like whatever, or they buy you something nice or send you something nice and you're just like that's nice. Or they give you a compliment and they tell you, "Ooh, you're so pretty, you're so handsome," and you're just like, "I know I am." Like you're not giving them the time of day at all. You are not at all giving them the time of day. So they want you so badly, Capricorn, and you're not feeding into that. You're not feeling into their tenacity for you. That they've decided that they want to meditate on you and figured that if they meditate hard enough, strongly enough, with a particular type of meditation mantra, crystal even, and that they will be able to pull you in to them, even though you're trying your hardest to focus on yourself, focus on your self-worth, focus on your own stability, focus on producing something stable for yourself and create that legacy that you want to create at the moment, because that's what's important for you right now. And you're finding them to be more of a distraction than a blessing. And at the moment, again, you're over here, you're the zombie, right? What I mean by zombie is, with this card, is that you're unknown to zombies. You know, they don't have like full-on brains, right? Like their brains aren't there. So again, when your brain's not fully there, when you're not fully engaged with another person, you're unable to see sometimes the obvious, because all of your brain power is being used on working. All of your brain power is being used on bettering yourself and creating fruition for yourself, and that it's blocking you from being able to see the obvious trickery that they're sending towards you. So whether that be, you know, like an innocent, right? Whether that be like an innocent gesture of compassion or friendship towards you, you see it as, oh, that's nice, they're trying to be supportive, or they just want to know how my day is. But no, secretly in their mind they're thinking, the more you talk to me, The more I try to manifest you into my life, the more and more and more closer we'll get. And the next thing you know, I'll have you in my bed all to myself. Like that type of thing. Like they are hardcore manifesting you, and they're using all kinds of tricks up their sleeve. And it's quite obvious, but for whatever reason, because you're so focused on your own events at the moment, you're so focused on your work that you're just not on the practicality of things, that you're not realizing that there is some spiritual rituals even that a person could do to try to manifest. It could be something, I mean, not to make it sound all like ooh and creepy and stuff, but I mean it could be something as simple as someone trying to manifest like a text message from you, you know, or someone trying to manifest a phone call from you, or you to reach out to them first rather than them having to reach out to you. So like something like that. It doesn't have to be something super like intense and volatile, like you will love me, we will get married, we will have many babies, and like all this craziness. It could be something as simple as that, but still they are using some type of outdoor trickery to try and conceive you into their life because you have decided for yourself that you matter more, which is good. It's good to be strong in your power. Now, that's intense because I'm finding that all within your energy field. And I haven't even touched their cards yet. That's scary. Anyway, so Knight of Pentacles followed by the Wheel of Fortune uprights. So here you are, my little zombie, my little Capricorn zombie. You are getting stumped by this person. They stump you. In the present moment, you're finding it difficult for yourself to focus. You're finding it difficult to focus at work. You're finding it difficult to be productive. You're finding it difficult to follow your to-do list. You're finding it very difficult to finish your task at hand, which is something that's never been an issue for you, but for whatever reason, you're finding them to be a distraction now, when beforehand you could care less. Is it working? Whatever they're doing to you, is it working? Are you starting to slowly fall for them? Are you starting to realize, hey, you know what, I haven't talked to this person in a while, I'm going to go ahead and message them. Or, you know what, better yet, I kind of want to hear their voice, let me go ahead and call them. The Wheel of Fortune. New cycle. New cycle begins. The old you is now dead. Why? Because you need to. You need to end a cycle in order to start a new cycle. So if this is strictly on love, right? Because I'm seeing a lot of like career-oriented energy with you, but I'm trying to stick with love. When it comes to love, you had... This person sees you as a very passionate fling. This person sees you as someone that they could have a passionate connection with, and that's why they want you so badly. That's why they've been manifesting you in their life. You see their charm. You see their outer being, and you say, okay, I'll go for it. I'll dance with you. I'll go to the club with you. I'll take you out to dinner. I will, enjoy your company. But when it comes to whom they are emotionally, internally, you don't really seem to care. Because remember, you're trying to produce. You're trying to be stable. You're trying to be financially free. And if you focus too much energy on trying to figure out what this person enjoys, what this person likes, what this person loves, what this person's into, it's going to eat and chew away from the energy that you had set aside for manifesting your stability. You don't want to do that. You want your stability. But if them manifesting you in any way is causing a distraction, is causing you to come closer, to inch in a little bit more, hocus pocus. Cycle ends, new one begins. The old you who didn't care about their emotional state had to die in order for you guys to have the ability to be anew. In order for you to realize, hey, money is not everything. Sure, jewelry's pretty. Sure, new shoes are nice. Sure, taking a vacation to Belize or the beach or Thailand or China or Japan, Ecuador, it's all nice and dandy. For a moment. Their present energy. You, again, if we take a look at the Lover's card, right, from your first card, and this, we have the Five of Swords. This guy right here, he's got white hair. Over here, he's got like blackish hair. So it's like you, but older, right? So the new you. So this is the present moment after the old you has died, after the guy who or girl who doesn't care about the emotional state has died, and now you're realizing, holy crap, money isn't everything. After that, this is them presently. They see you and they kneel at your feet. They're literally kneeling and praying, trying to get you to notice them, because they see you as so strong on your own. They see you as independent. They know that they can't have a codependent relationship with you because you embody that independence within yourself. And so, what have they done? They practice their witchiness, they practice their rituals, they practice their spells, they practice everything that was necessary in order for them to convince you, the soldier, right, to extend, to open up. And they know it. And they feel guilty about it. Straight up. Same girl as this picture. They feel guilty about it. They do feel like that shadow aspect of themselves perhaps shouldn't have come out when it did. I'm hearing birds in the background. And guess what? On the back, there's an eagle. The reason they don't fully open up to you about their truth, and the reason why they don't feel completely burdened by it, that's why there's still clouds, that's why it's still sunny, that's why it's still almost harmonious when you look at this, even though she's like tied up with a bunch of swords on the back, is because she's ignoring it for the sake of her intuition, for the sake of her spirit guides. He or she feels entitled to use such resources to bring you in closer, because they feel that this is something that is meant to happen. They feel like their spirit guides and their angels are guiding them towards you, and all they're doing is just kind of speeding up the process for them. So they don't feel guilty about it. They acknowledge it, but internally they're out, externally they're happy as heck because you finally extended out. That's what they wanted. They wanted to stop feeling all up in their head, anxious and heartbroken and in despair because you weren't giving them the time of day. So presently, they've decided, I'm going to drop these burdens. I'm no longer going to carry them with me. I'm going to let this go. Just like you let it go. Reversed. You let go of your burdens. So now it's my turn. My Capricorn lover, my Capricorn apple of my eye that I've been chasing after, they were able to die and reborn themselves and become a new them. I can too. Ace of Swords. They're going to turn their cheek on the secrets, turn their cheek on the darkness, and let their spirit shine ever so brightly. They're going to renew themselves, rejuvenate themselves, become anew, become pure, become clean, and clear themselves of that karmic debt that they basically brought upon themselves when they did what was necessary to get your attention. It's just getting juicy, guys. Alright, Cappies, what's going on in your future energies? Let's take a look. Alright, future energy for love for Capricorn. Future love energies for my Capricorns. What is the future love energy for all of my Cappies? What's the future love energy for all Capricorn? What's the future love energy? The future. What's the future love energy? What is the future love energy? Seven of Cups came up while I was meditating too, so you guys definitely do have a lot on your plate. So it's not so much that you guys cut each other out just for the sake of cutting each other out and thinking about yourself, but you guys legitimately had so much going on in your world, so much going on, that it just was necessary for you guys to take a little AWOL incognito vacation, to, you know, regain that self-love and be able to be someone willing to extend to someone else, because at the moment you were just so busy that you just did not have the time to do it. So I don't blame you, Cappies. All right, so the future love energies for the person that is resonating with Capricorn. What is the future love energy for those who are resonating with Capricorn in love? What are the future energies for the person who is resonating with Capricorn in love? What is the future love energy for the person who is resonating with Capricorn in love? What is the future love energy for the person who is resonating with Capricorn? What is the future love energy for the person who is resonating with Capricorn? What is the future love energy for the person who is resonating with Capricorn? Just so you're aware, the other two cards that fell out were Eight of Cups reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Alrighty. It's a lot, Capricorn. I'm gonna have to, like, for real, go take, like, a salt bath or something after this. Person you're dealing with who was, like, straight up manifesting you into their life so that you guys would be together. or at least give them the attention they wanted, because they seem to like be really needy. Whatever they're doing, it's very strong, it's very powerful. Some type of subliminal not subliminal, no. Yeah, they're doing something intense though. Someone who's definitely in tune with their own power. The first card that they're using in the future is also the Magician. So they're still manifesting this relationship to come to fruition. Still pulling you in. 8 of Wands. So in the future, Capricorn, for you, I do see that you become a lot more vocal. 8 of Wands, I do see you being, vocal. Yes. Vocal, positive? No. More like you're straight up like telling this person off almost. You're on skates, right? Little zombie Sega continues. You're on skates and there's this girl who's not a zombie, who's in heels just trying to run away. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're telling them off because you want them to stop. You want them to stop manifesting you. That's why the Magician came up underneath. So you're pissed. You're irritated. You have come to the realization that 3 of Wands, you're not the only one that they're manifesting. You're not the only one that they've been doing this to. 7 of Cups, you want them to friggin' stop because it's getting all up in your head. It's causing you to doubt yourself. It's causing you to question things. It's causing you to question everything in your life, wondering if the girl on the street is also a manifester, wondering if they were able to manifest me, what can I use to manifest? And for them, 4 of Pentacles reversed. Again, they're stable, yes, but not stable to themselves. They're stable in their sense of power. They have mastered a way of meditating that works for them very well, and they know that, and they acknowledge that. They acknowledge that they have this inner power within them that they can use. Not within them, external power that they're using. They're using something external to manifest you. Yeah, so 7 of Cups upright. We have the 10 of Swords reversed. So again, you want to cut this person out. You want to teach them a lesson. You want to show them that it's not very nice to be meditating or manipulating other people's emotions. You have the 8 of Cups right next to it. So again, you want to slice them out and you want to make them pay for making you feel something towards them that you didn't really need to feel in the first place, because they've done nothing but be a distraction to you. They've done nothing but cause confusion, conflict, and pain within you. And at the end, I do see you finally standing true to your power, and this person finally coming to the realization that they cannot keep this up much longer because they've been caught, basically. So you're going to catch them in some sort of deception. 6 of Swords, they'll finally come to the realization that they can't keep their demons, their shadow side hidden much longer. Other people are also aware of this darkness that they hold within them, because we all have, again, light and shadow. And they're going to come to the realization that, okay, it's time for me to stop. It's time for me to acknowledge this. It's time for me to straight up just stop manifesting in a negative aspect and really try to cleanse myself instead. So underneath them, after the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Wands reversed, followed by the Sun card reversed. So again, they're stuck in their shadow stage. They're stuck in that I need, I must. Whether you like it, whether you don't, I'm going to have my happiness. I'm going to have my joy. But instead of being in a positive light, where they are transforming themselves and learning and growing and taking from these experiences and learning the lessons that they've had to learn and using them for the betterment of themselves and others so they can shine brighter, so that they can cleanse their soul, cleanse themselves, cleanse their aura. Instead, what they're doing is they're staying within that shadow stage. They're refusing to transform. They're refusing to look at that reef. What they're doing literally is the transformation is right there, right? That reef of transformation, which could also represent a Wheel of Fortune almost, or even a world card, transformation. It's literally right there in front of them. It's right within their peripheral vision, but instead of looking directly at it and growing and learning and realizing and listening to the epiphanies that are coming to them from their intuition and their spirit guides, they're straight up dodging it. They're straight up ignoring their intuition. They're straight up ignoring their dark side. They're keeping it all hidden. They want to believe that they're innocent. They want to believe in their light side and their light stage, because it does exist. They do have it. But they have not been relying on this lighter, positive atmosphere of themselves. They've been relying on that darker stage, and they're refusing to acknowledge that they have been a little deceptive, they've been manipulative, and they have been a liar or a cheater. And they're refusing to accept that, refusing to come to terms with that and to grow from it. Instead, they're ignoring it. And because they're ignoring it, it's causing a lot of confusion. And then we have the Knight of Wands reverse. So instead of them being able to, more than likely it's a fire sign that you're dealing with, because I see a lot of fire. So if not a fire sign, then a water sign. More than likely a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or a Scorpio. Aries or Leo. But it's intense. I mean, they're putting out their own fire, basically. By them refusing to acknowledge that their dark side exists within them, they'll stop being able to manifest you. They'll slowly be putting out their own fire and setting themselves on fire. And if it is a Scorpio, then this could be their stinger. A Scorpio who's stuck still in that Scorpion stage, that first stage of the 3 stages of a Scorpio. A Scorpion, whenever they bite someone else, keep in mind that a Scorpio's poison is not something that they too are immune to. No, a Scorpio's poison poisons them as well. So in the process of them trying to snatch at someone and sting someone else, they also typically end up stinging themselves. So that's what I'm seeing here, is this person is embodying the Scorpio energy, in the sense that, they did what they had to do, or they did what they did because they thought that it would bring them closer to you. They thought that they would be able to bring you into them, closer to them, should they move forward with the manipulation, the line, cheating, the role play, the puppeteering of other people's and others' emotions. But in the process of doing that, they too ended up hurting themselves. They too ended up manipulating themselves. They too ended up harming themselves in the process. And because of that, they're now to the realization that, whoa, dang, what have I done to my soul? What have I done to my soul journey? What am I really doing? Who am I? And they're coming to that spiritual awakening that, whoa, I have the potential to do really great things, but I also have the potential to do really nasty manipulative things to other people, and be really cruel in my sense of and my desire of wanting everything that I want, everything that I believe that I deserve, everything that I truly am. So then they have to, put forth the work. It's time for them to come to the realization that, hey, I have a lot of karmic debt that I have to clear. I have a lot of things that I need to really think about, resonate, question, and figure out for myself. And if I am able to do this properly, then perhaps in the future, this 6 of Swords will turn upright and actually turn into a yes to a date. Perhaps not with you, Capricorn, because after this discussion and disagreement, I see you not really being too happy about this person. But at the end of the day, if you flip that card around, they're still hopeful. They're still wishful. They still want you. But they have to get through their swords. They have to get through their burdens. They have to acknowledge that as much as we have good and positivity in all of us, we also have the ability to fall into the abyss of darkness. So they fell into that trap. They fell. Now they gotta pull themselves out. Alrighty, Capricorn. That was a very juicy and very interesting. So I would suggest you check out Pisces, because Pisces had a somewhat similar reading. Some of the things that I talked about in this reading definitely resonated with a Pisces for me. So check them out. Let me know what you think. But other than that, continue being awesome. Continue being sunny and sunshine and knowing of your own self-worth. And that's a beautiful thing to be able to do. One thing I'll share with you, since I have the hiccups, right? My grandmother swore by this. This is actually an Ecuadorian tradition, because I am Ecuadorian, in case you did not know. Now you do. You take a little piece of paper. I know, gross. It's for a reason, I promise. You guys are going to think I'm so weird after this. Okay. So once the paper's like nice and moist, right? Since I have the hiccups, you put it on your forehead. I straight up just did that, didn't I? Okay. Forehead. Why? Because this makes the hiccups go away. What? I know, it's a trick. Well, let's just find out. Will my hiccups be sent away? I'll fast forward this for you guys, so you guys don't actually have to sit here watching me like a weirdo, just a piece of paper on my forehead. But it does work, guys. It legit works. Like, this is like an old wives' tale, basically, that if you do this when you have the hiccups, it will help you get rid of your hiccups. And for anyone who's a mom out there with toddlers who like have hiccups every now and then, and like they're really annoying, that's not one enough. How gross is that? Okay. Ta-da. Much better. Is it 26th or the 27th? October something. So Pisces, Aquarius. I was right, guys. Sagittarius is next. Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. Hey, I memorized the order. Cool. Okay, so Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn, you guys have been completed. Next, I'll do Sagittarius, Scorpio, and then Libra. And then we'll go Virgo, Leo, Cancer, then Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Cool. Okay. These are the lovely, not spread. Or how long this takes to actually take effect. Well, amethyst is so pretty. What is special? Halloween. Halloween special. They want to talk to you about more fans. Sound like Dory trying to make whale sounds and Finding Nemo. But it has no, I can't do it. But hey guys, I don't have hiccups anymore. Yay! I told you, it works. It works like a charm. So, if you ever get hiccups in the future, just remember, take a little piece of paper. You can moisten it with your saliva. It's free. You don't have to waste money on water. You don't have to open up the sink. You don't have to use fresh drinking water or dip it into your tea because that's just weird and gross. I mean, not much weirder and grosser than using your saliva and then stepping it on your face, but you know. Oh. It does work, guys. Ecuadorian, old wives' tale. My grandma used it on me this all the time growing up. I've used it on my son. It works wonders on him. He's 3, so trying to put anything on his face is impossible. But when it does happen, it works. Love you guys. Stay everlastingly sunny, amazing, and have a bangin' Halloween. Eat plenty of candy, because candy is good for the soul. We are no longer called Sunshine for Days Tarot. ¿Por qué? I know, right? ¿Por qué? I know you guys are wondering, like, what the heck? Why'd you change your name? Like, what? I liked that. Sunshine for Days. It's awesome. I know, guys. I know. I loved it too. I named the channel Sunshine for Days in the first place was because I wanted this to be a channel full of positivity, love, abundance, empowerment, and I wanted to make sure that everyone who joined the channel felt like a family, felt, intertwined with that same mentality of, a little bit of goodness. If you share it with others, it goes a long way. You just never know when someone might be needing that extra attention, extra encouragement, extra love, all right? We are now officially called Scorpitarius Tarot 1111. Now, I like this better. Why? 1, because there's no one out there with a similar name. No one out there has Scorpitarius Tarot or Scorpitarius period, point blank. Now, if you guys don't know what a Scorpitarius is, that's me. I am a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper. I don't know how many times I've said that in my videos already. I'm sure you guys are probably tired. Like, yeah, we get it. You're cusp baby. Stop. But anyways, so Scorpitarius, that's why. So I am a Scorpitarius. Tarot, because that's what we do on here, we get, creative. We try to figure out a little bit more about what's going on in the insights of our minds and the minds of our loved ones, and just feel more empowered with ourselves and our decisions. 2, 3, 4, I can't count. The other reason is there was another lady who had a similar name to our previous channel. We were Sunshine for Days Tarot, and this lady's channel is Sunshine Tarot. For my fellow loved ones and close family and friends who try to find me on YouTube, they just could not find me because her videos would you know, overconsume my videos because, you know, we're still growing. I figured I'd make something a little newer that just kind of resembled us and only us. Scorpitarius Tarot 1111. 1111, the reason I put that in is because it is the spiritual awakening number. It is also a new age version of, you know, your spirit guides just trying to say hi, I love you, you're doing great things. And another thing too with 1111 is anytime you see it, you're supposed to make a wish. So this way, every time you guys visit my channel, you have a free wish coming at you. So, and it's just a wonderful way of just letting you know that you're enlightened, you're awesome, you're amazing, and stay on the right path because you're definitely following your intuition. All right, well, little details as to why I changed the channel name. Now you guys know, but you guys will forever and always be my sunshiners, and I will forever and always try to be the sunny, positive vibe that I can be for you guys, because at the end of the day, even though we're not still called Sunshine for Days Tarot, doesn't mean that it's not true. You know, we can definitely share that sunshine with us every day, anywhere we go, with all the people that we meet. Love you.